Language is one of the most important things that we have as highly sensitive people to communicate to the environment around us. This is language that we need to share with our clients and our students and our patients, but it's also language that we need to have ourselves to be able to talk about it. So here we go. First of all, there's a lot of different ways to talk about this. There's even more ways people are putting out there. I'll tell you a little bit of the politics of it in a minute, but people are coming up with their own unique ways to talk about being highly sensitive. These ways that I'm mentioning here, a finely tuned nervous system, I made that up a while ago because, you know, when you're at work or if you're a young person at school, say you're male identified, even, you know, I don't know, some women, female identified people might not like this idea of highly sensitive person. And there's a reason. That being that it's culturally taboo to admit to high sensitivity. I'm sure you saw my talk at Google, and if you haven't, please go watch it. It'll really, it's for all the worldwide international employees of YouTube and Google. It was live streamed to, you know, tens of thousands of people. So the language there is language that for the average person, it's not really steeped in. I put the science, but I put it in a way that is, I feel, accessible. So I mentioned in there that like you're at work and you don't really want to say, I'm highly sensitive. Many of us don't. The more we say it, the better. I mean, it's a kind of an unfortunate term. Even Elaine Aron agrees. She's the one who coined it. Even the name of the trait, sensory processing sensitivity, is a little bit regrettable because, and you know, the scientists, they weren't thinking, and even Elaine wasn't thinking she was going to write a self-help book. Never in a million years was that the goal. So the scientists come up with these things, and then it goes out into the world, and oh shoot, it's just like sensory processing disorder, and it's so confusing to the average layperson, and maybe even to the average mental health provider. Sensory processing sensitivity, sensory processing disorder. Sensory processing disorder is, as it stated, a disorder. It's actually a diagnosis. And a lot of HSPs may have sensory processing disorder, but not everybody with SPD is highly sensitive. Nonetheless, that's the scientific name for our trait. So we're always having to explain. So how do you like these? Tell me in the chat, what's your favorite of these four? I have a finely tuned nervous system. I'm thinking, feeling, and noticing more than the average person. I have a reactive brain, a more reactive brain, a highly active brain. I'm like a Tesla, and sometimes I might be on the tow truck. And I have a video, we'll throw it in the resources. It's already on the online course, but let's throw it in the chat, Tesla on a tow truck. I was on my bike and riding along, and sure enough, there was a Tesla on a tow truck. And I thought, I like an electric car, I often need to plug in and recharge. And like an electric car, I might sometimes end up on a tow truck because I need intervention now.